Representative Clemmer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Representative Nichols, I appreciate what you are trying to do. I understand that your bill attempts to stop the incentives for illegal immigration, stop the jobs. That said, I do have a couple of issues, and I'm not a builder. I have had a lot of builders talk to me, but I told you yesterday I had a dear friend from, I don't even want to count the years, 30 years that's been a builder. And I did have that conversation. But I needed to put it in terms that I could kind of deal with. And it kind of hit me this morning that if I hire someone to clean my house and I leave for the day, I don't know who walks in the door with the housekeeper to clean my house. And I don't know how I could be held accountable for what she did in my absence. And I think that that's sort of what the reservation is about your bill. I don't think, it's not that I think people basically support what you're trying to do. I just think it's who you're holding accountable. So with that said, and I showed it to you, and I know you didn't have a long time to look at it. This just got drafted. I have what I consider to be sort of a friendly amendment, if we could pass that out, that would essentially say, if I can get the right piece of paper in front of me, that a contractor would not be held liable through a subcontractor under this section if the contractor and subcontractor agree in writing that the subcontractor shall be responsible for verifying each worker employed by the subcontractor is legally authorized to work in the United States. Because that way, well, okay, that is, I am asking, my question, Mr. Chairman, would then be, would you be willing to accept such an amendment or clarification?
I guess I forgot I was on the committee. I didn't get a copy of it.
Sorry, and I just had the one when I showed to you. The man presenting the bill does need one. It would.
And I don't know about I think I could accept this as a friendly amendment if it said that sub was required to run the E-Verify. Not just verifying, but E-Verify. Because that's the only system that has any real legitimacy to it as far as verifying the status of workers.
This amendment does not specify E-verifying, but it would allow the subcontractor to look, it would require him to verify through IDs or E-verify. But I think the other problem that this kind of deals with is that all the subcontractors are not licensed. If you build a house, your tile guy may be, somebody from down the street with a pickup truck that comes in to do the tile. He's not going to necessarily be a licensed tile guy. So I think that that person then is beyond the scope of the licensing board. But I mean, you were saying that the subs and the contractors could both be considered contractors.
Yes.
But the sub, in the case I just gave, would not necessarily have a tile license.
Representative Glimmer, I tell you what, I will accept this as a friendly amendment, and we will see how it works over the next couple of years. And if the law is doing what it needs to do, then there won't need to be any changes. But I will accept that if that's the will of the committee as a friendly amendment.